evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, riding high. In my last scenario, Pillbug Potiger popped up 3 times and was forcefully cornered in the third time, so I got incredibly lucky with a bajillion cards still left to explore. That video was only 17 minutes long, and now we have to go in here to Black Fang's dungeon. So we got a bit of a bad wild card. Spell, item, or blessing. When you acquire those, bury a card. The reason that's bad is this place does have the temple right here, which would normally be a good playground for Kira to get a lot of free explorations, and this essentially stops that from happening. So it's really quite terrible. Other than that, it's just the usual shit of the Warrens and the Shrine of Lamashtu, both of which are bad. The heroic text is actually really awful as well. Whenever you encounter an undead monster, which includes the henchman of the scenario, everybody at your location encounters a ancient skeleton henchman. So you really, really, absolutely do not want to group people up, because it's just so bad anytime an undead monster is discovered. I guess Lamb doesn't mind too much because he's got his Deathbane light crossbow, but no, it's bad. It's bad. So what the fuck do you do about the Warrens? Nobody in my party is really good at closing this except for Sejan. If I just ignore it, then it's possible the villain's in there and I lose. But you know what? I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to take those 1 in 7 odds that the villain's in there and I lose. I just don't think I can afford to lose up to 3 turns actually powering through it. So Kira will go in here. She's kind of sad, though, about the fact that she has to bury cards whenever she finds blessings. Hopefully she finds some bad cards to bury. Valeros isn't the best at closing this place, but he's pretty much the best I've got. Actually, is he, though? Because he doesn't have the Fortitude skill. He just has a D8 Constitution. Kira actually has the Fortitude skill. So maybe I should have her do that. But then again, where's he going? Not to Wisdom, that's for sure, and there's no other good place for him to go. I guess he could go here and banish a blessing, but he can't pick up the blessings that he finds there. No, I think that's the best place for him. It just sucks, but it's the best place. You know what? We'll have Sione and Lem get together here, but then they'll split up after this. Where does Sejan? You know, Sejan's got nowhere to go. That's not great. This isn't that great. That's better. And there's 2 diplomacy monkeys in the party. You know what? Maybe he can just go here and help Kira power through the temple, and then we'll just see from there. It does mean they're both gonna have to fight a skeleton henchman, but since there's no other monsters in the place, that's fine. All right, well, let's see what happens. So, Spyglass, I'll use it later. Let's go explore first. Arcane Armor. This isn't Ezrin. I don't care about picking this up to get an extra exploration. It's just not that useful. All right, and I need to bury something anyway, so we'll bury that. Let's explore again. Holy Light. This is actually a really good thing to pick up for Kira to replace one of her inflicts. Since my odds of winning this scenario are, hang on a second, pretty small, I think it's worth trying to pick this thing up. The reason I want to keep the Amulet of Life is because of Black Fang. So it's good for characters to keep their damage reduction stuff, since, Black Fang does deal that before combat damage. I'm not going to go crazy with the blessings, and I should have, because then I would have picked it up. Oh, God, terrible. Just terrible. We got a longsword and an ogre. Oh, man, that's just... Okay, we're going to go ahead and call in a special team here. I'm going to put the ogre on top, and I'm just going to have Valeros go in there and kill it. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. You know, maybe I should have kept the longsword on top, had Lem explore it, and then had Valeros come in after that. That would have been smarter, definitely. As it is, Lem will just take a chunk out of the throne room for now, I suppose. And then have Valeros come in for that ogre. Crap. I don't have thieves' tools. I don't want to get stuck under the collapsed ceiling. So we'll spend 1 blessing. And if this fails, I'll have Sejan come over to close it. Okay, I got lucky. The thing I hate about collapsed ceiling is just so bad, because you don't even get to, like, explore again if you succeed or anything. It's just, you suck. Alright, that was nice. Ancient skeleton right on top of the temple. Shouldn't be too hard of a kill with 3d10s. Yep. So now Kira has to fight one, and Sejan himself has to fight one. So, like, every character has to fight an ancient skeleton. Maybe I should have used the mace, because I have the bonus d8, and save the inflict for harder things. That was a little bit of a poor play. I should have definitely used the mace. And now Sejan, well, he's probably going to have to discard both of his cards to damage. The good news is Kira is right here with a heal. So I don't think it's worth spending blessings on this, because she can just cure him. And I got super lucky and rolled in my 30% chance to kill the henchman. Okay, so that was actually decent. It's nice to have the henchman on top of a location always, but especially if you have two people there, and especially in this case where the wildcard hero power is preventing me from being able to successfully explore multiple times. I'm gonna have to go here eventually. She's the best person for picking up blessings. There's just not that much value to waiting, especially now that I have the cure. I might as well just do it. This is a bit of a loose roll, for sure, but I took a chance for some reason, and I'm gonna just cure myself right now. It's like totally wasting. Okay, it's not wasting any healing. Great. But I wanted to get it out of my hand so I didn't discard it when I found blessings. And now that it's out of my hand, I'm actually going to explore again. With an empty hand, you want to explore so that if you find a blessing, you don't take any damage. Found a zombie giant. Well, I'm going to fail to kill this thing. I will discard the top card of my deck if I fail, but is it worth it to play blessings just to get d6s? I feel like it's just not worth it. So I'm just going to roll and fail this thing. And then it sucks that I lose the top card of my deck, which is a flaming mace. Oh yeah, and it was an undead too, so I have to fight this skeleton after it. Oh, got that to look forward to later on in the Shrine of Lamish 2. Okay, no weapons, no combat spells. She's in a little bit of a pickle. Is this worth using a Thieves' Tools on? Random items. Maybe if I were someone else, but Valeros can't do anything with random items. It's just not really worth it. It's banished, and there's another barrier later in the deepest dungeons, so I feel like it's worth it for me to just get rid of it. I'm going to take a little risk here. I'm going to recharge the magic armor, because I've got 2 other armors. Hopefully I'll find another armor before I find Black Fang. Okay. What? Oh my god, Valeros was supposed to go here and kill an ogre. Whoops. Well, we'll have to do that next time. I don't really want to go there, because I can't close it. We're going there. Hopefully I don't find the ancient skeleton on my first explore. Sleep doesn't make a difference. Do I play blessings to explore? That really is the right thing to do since I have Father's Antis. I should really do this, even though every time I risk finding a henchman. Okay, so that's a little bit unfortunate that this happened. I do get to kill the skeleton, but the problem is, first of all, it might be undefeated. Well, that's unavoidable. That was always going to happen. And the other problem is I actually have to now fight another one. You know what? I'm just going to evade it. It's fine. I don't need to beat it. I really wish that invisibility were a combat skill. But now, wisdom. I'm going to have to play a couple of blessings. Let's use Valeros' blessing. Let's use one of Kira's blessings, because she might have to discard cards. And just hope that 3d6 is good enough to hit a 6. Sometimes it's not. That time it was. Okay, so a little bit lucky there. I had to spend some blessings I wouldn't have had to spend if I had sent somebody else over there. Recharge an item. How random. Well, I don't mind getting my spyglass back. And I don't want to use Father's Antis yet, because I can definitely discard some more cards with her. Okay. I think I'm good with my items. I don't want to use the throne rooms thing. Let's just explore. Giant Gecko is about the easiest thing I can have. You know what? I'm going to use the spell here and use the crossbow and the archer later. I actually could fail this. That was definitely a loose roll as far as rolls go. But it's okay. So now I'll just discard a blessing to go again. There shouldn't be too many more monsters here. There's only 25% chance of finding a monster. So I'm going to play it pretty safe. There's a monster. Luckily, it's undead, so I get to use my Deathbane and kill it. And now I have to fight an ancient skeleton henchman. But I can use the Deathbane again. So, man, that one time when Seijan beat, like, I don't know, 10% odds or whatever to both find the crossbow and pick it up with 2d10s, making a big difference. There's a reason that crossbow is, of course, a fan favorite. You know what? I've done a good job. I've closed 2 locations. I'm tempted to go to the Warrens. There's just no good place for Seijan to go. And I gotta close it at some point. So we find a dart. That's not that helpful. I mean, he actually could use it as his weapon, which I guess I'll do. Grindilo, so something gets added to the Thessalonian dungeon, it looks like. So something now is on top of that ogre. Let's use the dart, recharge a couple of blessings, and kill that shark thing. Do I want to keep the dart? I guess I'll keep the dart. It's fine. Just to have it, and to have another chance of re-rolling failed checks. Fuck. Now I find the blessing. Well, I don't particularly want to discard Masterwork Tools in a location that has 2 barriers. I don't particularly want to discard another blessing to explore, because if I do, I'm going to have to discard Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to discard my shit anyway. Well, now I definitely don't want to do it, so we're just gonna pass the turn. Get some armor. Okay, Valeros. You need to go here and kill some shit. So there's a random monster that was added to the top. It's a gecko, and then there's an ogre behind that. I wish I had kept his blessing so I could have just done both in the same turn, but this is fine, it'll do. So we kill the gecko, and then we're going to come back and kill the ogre later. Or I guess I'm going to stay here and kill the ogre later. Yeah. Where does she go, then? There's no really good place for her to go, is there? She doesn't make Constitution or Fortitude. I guess she's going to hang out with Lem in the throne room. And it's just so good to have them together that I'll take fighting the extra henchmen. Okay, do I use the Troubadour to explore? The Troubadour could help close the location, but so can Lem, so I might as well just discard. And there it is. Alright, so let's get rid of what now? A blessing? Yeah, I think I want to keep the amulet. The odds are getting higher and higher that I'm actually going to run into the villain at some point soon here. Okay, so I managed to make the check. Now it sucks. They both have to fight another one of those. Let's use the archer to be safe. Didn't need to. And unfortunately, I have to burn another card now. I guess we're going to do a blessing to hang on to the amulet. He will recharge a blessing to hang on to his amulet. Hopefully I don't roll terribly here. That was actually a little close. So we kill that thing. And now to close this place, Lem is going to recharge another card. I think Lem needs to get rid of his amulet. He should have done it earlier. Hopefully this isn't a terrible roll. Thank goodness it's not. And now at the end of my turn, I can go ahead and bury Father Xanthus to heal up, thankfully, a bunch of cards. Man, this is really laggy today. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's so laggy right now, but hopefully it'll be better next time. Lem does not want to recharge his Masterwork tools to draw a card, so he is going off to the next place, which is what? Where is he going to go? Now you're forced to pair up all your characters. He's not good at Constitution Fortitude. He doesn't want to find any blessings and discard shit. There's an ogre waiting for him here. I guess he's going to the Warrens. He's got Dexterity as a D8, so it's not the end of the world if he has to make the close, but it just kind of sucks that he has nowhere good to go. Should I hang on to Mirror Image? Yeah, that'll be good against Black Fang. Oh, wait. Right. The Heroic Power. God, that's such an annoying one. The one that makes you bury cards when you find a weapon, armor, or item is not nearly as bad as the one that makes you bury cards on finding allies, spells, and blessings, because the spells and blessings you can actually use to explore again. Soldier. Would be nice to pick it up, but I can't. Not without some luck anyway. Do I explore again? I mean, this sage, I might as well just get rid of it. Secret stash. Nice. So this is actually really good. I can, essentially, as long as I find a weapon item or something, I can get an extra exploration out of this place. Oh, Icy Longspear +1. Well, Valeros doesn't particularly like spears. He wants to be able to discard his weapons, but this is still worth it to have an extra magic weapon here. And now the skeleton's on top. Okay, so I don't want to do this right now because then Lem will have to fight an ancient skeleton. And that's really, really bad because what happens is Sagen fights the skeleton and then a monster gets put on top of a random open location. And then Sagen and Lem each have to fight a skeleton after that. So that's going to be 3 extra random monsters added to the tops of locations decks. I don't want to do that. I would much rather have Sagen be alone when he's there for to kill that thing. Okay, there's the zombie giant. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and discard that. An 11 here is a bit loose, but I'm gonna go for it. Thankfully, I rolled well. I just I didn't want to spend any blessings on this. Well, I don't care if I fail because I have armor. I succeeded, but it's fine. I had armor. Do I want to spend a blessing to go again? Not particularly, because first of all, she's getting a little low. Second of all, if she finds the henchman, she doesn't have a blessing to banish. I mean, she could make the divine check, but it's still better to just be safe. All right, let's get rid of the magic weapon. This is a bit of a tough check. In fact, do I want to play a blessing on this? A 10 on those 3 dice is a bit on the loose side. I'm actually doing well. I've only spent half of my time and closed like 3 locations with a 4th on the way. So I think it's actually decent for me to just play it safe. At least somewhat. And then just leave it there. Okay, she doesn't want to get rid of Thieves' Tools or the Amulet of Life. What she does want to do is go to this Thessalonian dungeon, which she and Lem were supposed to be doing in the beginning. There's a dull longsword there that nobody cares about, so let's power through that. And she actually has a lot of cards left in her deck. She's sort of safe. Troubadour would help close the place, though, the Arcane 7 check. So since there's no intelligence needed, let's just play that to explore. Fuck my fucking life. I lose my Troubadour. If I'd spent the Troubadour to explore, I wouldn't have suffered any negative consequences from this. Okay, this is a bit of a loose roll, for sure. Having to hit a 9 on those dice, but alright, we got lucky there. Let's recharge that and draw a card. Another Lightning Touch. I'm not going to explore again, though. Let's not go crazy. Okay. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. So, I don't want Lightning Touch. Who needs healing? She doesn't really. Seijin doesn't really. I mean, everybody kind of could use it, sort of. Kira, I suppose. Okay, I don't need to do any swapping. Kira has 4 cards left in her deck. Lem has 6. She needs it more than he does. But she's at the shrine where he does not want to be. I'm just going to go to the Thessalonian dungeon. Cure himself. He's only got 3 cards left. I think I'm much better off just playing Charm Person. Getting an extra Explore, drawing an extra card. And just going for it. Detect Magic. Not a bad one to find. It's an auto pickup. Anyone who has the Arcane or Divine skills automatically picks up Detect Magic. Now I have to bury a card. Certainly that's annoying. But I think I'm actually going to bury Force Missile because I want to use Detect Magic. I want to see what's coming up next. We're getting kind of down to the wire, and I might as well see, if I'm getting up to the villain. Alright, so unfortunately it's not that helpful. This Detect Magic here, because I can beat that thing with the Masterwork tools, but then I'm exploring blind after that, so I didn't really get to, make any intelligent decisions. Masterwork tools recharges to defeat the trapped passageway. Potion of Fortitude. This actually wouldn't be bad to pick up because there is a Fortitude check to close. What? Really? I have to discard items? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Or I bury on item pickup? I thought it was Ally, Blessing, and Spell. Wait a minute. Spell, item, or blessing. Wow, that's just annoying. Is it worth hanging on to this potion just to close that one place? Ah, gosh. Yes. It is, I think. I think it's worth it. I'm going to cure myself, too. Now that I have 4 cards in my discard, and there's only a 25% chance of wasting the heal, which I definitely did not do here. Should I try to recharge cure? I'll try to recharge it. I don't have any spells in hand, so I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get it out of my discard pile anytime soon, and I'll pick it up before too long. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, hang on. Sione can use the Spyglass. What? Wait, no. Hang on. What? God. Oh, it's not Sione's turn. It's Seijan's turn. Anyway, Sione has 2 cards left in the Thessalonian dungeon, so I'm actually just going to see what they are. Aha. Okay, so the Spyglass gives her an extra exploration. She doesn't have to fight through the half plate, but it is unfortunately not the villain. Should Seijan cost the party 2 turns by fighting the henchman right here? If he doesn't, then when I encounter the villain's going to get chased into the Warrens. But there's only going to be 5 cards left in the Warrens, of which 2 are going to be the henchman and the villain. I don't think it's actually worth it. Wait, Seijan has the Fortitude skill. I think he might as well start doing the deepest dungeons. I don't even know why I wasn't putting him here to the first place. I think I just forgot that he has the Fortitude skill. So yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. I will even spend 1 blessing to explore, because he's a pretty healthy monk at the moment. Rat Swarm. Wait, no, god damn it. No, hang on. I need to use the dart. It actually is more damage this way, and this makes me use my dexterity die anyway, so punching it with my fists doesn't actually make sense. Okay, so that's that. And now Kira is here at the shrine. God, this is such a slog. Oh no! Oh no, this isn't good. I think, oh god. Can I evade? Evading is actually really tempting, because if I understand the rules correctly, what's going to happen is everybody's going to encounter an ancient skeleton henchman, which is going to make everybody at their location encounter an extra skeleton henchman. And right now I think there's one place where there's 2 characters hanging out together. I'm actually just going to I'm going to evade this thing. I'm not 100% sure that that's how the rules work, but I'm fairly sure. And yeah, I just don't want to take that risk. So Valeros does not want to explore that. What the fuck does Valeros want to do? Oh god. Go here. I guess he has the standard bear to help him close it. So, sure. Shadow. Shit. Well, Seijan couldn't have killed it either. Yeah, no, neither of them could have killed it. So I guess this just sucks. I'll pop my armor if I fail this check. Okay, so we're hitting a couple of hiccups here. Um, that that skeleton. Oh, for fuck's sake! It's an undead monster, so they both have to fight these stupid skeletons. Yeah, the heroic power in this scenario is really, really quite tough. I'd love to not have to be doing this, especially because shit. I don't want to use the dart there because it makes the check harder. Especially because now I don't. Oh God! All right, I guess we're gonna get rid of the dart. I'll pass the spear onto Valeros, so it's worth it to get rid of the dart. Do I explore again? I think that would be a bit foolish, especially because I could use that guy to help me, that lady, I suppose, to help me close. Crap! I'm in a lot of trouble now. This is actually really rough. So I can kill this thing, and then I can close the location. I'm gonna draw a card. And now I have to fight another. Oh, there's Lem is still there. God. So now I have to have Lem fight skeletons. Oh, da da da. Alright, at least he's got an archer. I feel like I've done this a bajillion times now. So this is. Oh, wow! Wow! Whoa, that's bad. Okay, Fortitude. We got it under control, Pops. We don't need you. Let's get rid of the Troubadour. Okay, so that sucked. Now we close. Lem is gonna recharge a blessing to help close this. There's only one card left, so if I lose a turn to have to get that half plate out of the way, so be it. Okay, so we close this place, which is good. Lem's up, which is not as good. Where the fuck does he go? Oh, he's got nowhere to go. Oh man. I wish I hadn't lost that potion of fortitude. I would feel much better about this move if I still had it. Satyr, it's a dexterity check. Well, I guess it's a good thing Valeros didn't encounter that, although they would have been exactly the same. So I don't know why I'm caring or comparing. Kira is almost dead. Sione's almost dead, but I need to kill this thing. I can't afford to lose any more time. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, golly bonkers. So there's a satyr in there, and there's a skeleton thing in there. You know what? I'm in a lot of trouble now because of these bad cards. There's two really awful cards in these deeper dungeons. If the villain's in there, I'm just in trouble. But at this point, I'm just tempted to say, fuck it, I'm going to attempt close that place and take 2/3 odds that hope... Oh, no, it's not 2/3 odds. It's 50-50 odds. Shit. Oh, God. What am I even doing here? It's 50-50 odds that the villain is in those deeper dungeons. Shittlesticks. Shittlesticks. I know this was going so well. But, you know, pretty much in any game that you play of this with a lot of player counts, if the villain is just not popping up like he was in the last scenario, you're going to be in trouble. Blessing of Callisto. Oh my god, am I dead? I think I am dead. Uh-oh. Okay, if I pick this up, I live with 0 cards. Yep, I will have 0 cards left in my deck. Do I still have my cure? Please tell me I have... Oh no, I have to... Oh no! I have to bury... Okay. So I'm going to die at the end of my turn. I did have a cure, but it was too late. So I'm just going to discard this thing because I'm dead, so I might as well just get a free exploration out of it. It's just the way it is. So if I can pick this up, I get another free exploration. So this is like Roland the whatever. Oh, fuck. I don't get to explore because of this stupid hero power. Oh, fuck. All right, well, my cleric bravely goes down. I guess I should have had Lem come over and heal her. Oh god, I just hope I don't find that skeleton thing or the what's her face, the shadow. Oh, I can actually kill the shadow with my icy long spear, so I guess that's good. This is a loose roll. I got lucky and made it. Do I want to keep exploring? What's the troubadour gonna do? Oh fuck, god. I hate this shit. That whoever came up with that power was an insidious bastard. Is Lem's hand empty? No, it's not empty. He has since drawn a full hand of cards. Oh my god, this isn't good. This is definitely the opposite of good. Alright, we need a really good roll on these Ds. Okay, got it. Let's discard Amulet of Life. I think Lem might die in this scenario. I mean, if you fail this scenario, it doesn't really matter if anyone died. It's only if you succeed that things get weird, but luckily it doesn't matter too much because the reward for this is just a random card, so it doesn't matter that much. Let's see if we can get something good going here. Find traps. Alright. Nice to get that out of the way. There's only 5 turns left. Okay, so what's going to happen here? Basically, Seijan is going to close the Warrens on his turn. Sione's got some blessings, so she can actually close this place if she finds it. And if she finds the villain, she can kill the villain. So I hope she finds the villain here. It's pretty much the best thing that can happen. Motherfucker. Alright. This isn't good. I could have evaded that, but at this point I was just like, fuck it, who cares? So I guess we'll just discard that and do this. And now I have to do it again. Oh, maybe I don't have to do it again? Oh my god. That would be nice if I didn't actually have to do it again. That would be very nice. So that means I misunderstood the rule. I thought that since I'm encountering undead, I would have to fight double the amount. But luckily, it seems that's not the case. Okay. Seijan. Ah, Jesus. I don't want to spend too many... Fuck. You know what? I'm just going to make sure I kill this thing. And, whose turn is it anyway? It's Sione's turn? Oh, God. That was a really bad barrier to find. Basically now, Seijan has no blessings with which to close the Warrens. So he's just going to temp close it. That's all he's going to do. He's just going to temp close the Warrens. I'm just going to hope that the Warrens... Although I know the Warrens doesn't have the villain, but there's no point anymore for him to close it. I guess I was actually already out of time. It actually already didn't matter. Alright, let's discard Detect Magic to get back a combat spell. Finding a Hill Giant is not what I wanted at all. Sure. Play a Blessing of Pharasma. Why not? You got time to spare. Everyone's just dying in this particular scenario. So I can explore again. I think that would be a little bit foolish, since I can't really do anything except for get a card out of the way, and I can't make the closing check either. Also, I'd be dead, because I've only got 6 cards left. Right, okay, so that's another reason not to explore. There's no point for Seijan to do this. Absolutely none. He's just temp closing. Connection lost. Uh-oh. Oh no! No! Oh god, connection lost. I don't want to lose connection. That means it's not showing anything on my... Okay, there we go. We're back. So I'm going to just discard everything for Seijan and just try to get as many blessings as possible. Okay, and now what needs to happen for me to actually win? I need to find the villain, like right now. I need to find the villain right now on this turn. Come on, villain. Glyve. Not a villain. Alrighty. I need to find a villain. Need to find it. I mean, Sione technically could find the villain in her location as well, so I've got 2 chances to find the villain. Alright, Standard Bearer, come on. Bring on the bacon! Fuck. Alright, so I'll do this. I need to actually get a really good roll to kill it. Do I discard it to try again? I mean, sure, why not? Nope, failed both times. In fact, I actually failed harder the second time. And now everybody has to fight a skeleton henchman here. Because that was undead. Fuck, that's not what I was hoping for. Okay, well, Valeros doesn't care because he has no cards left to take to damage. But Lem definitely cares. He is... You know what? Lem's turn is never even gonna happen, so fuck it. Whatever. Just roll some dice. Take your knocks. Actually, he'll have a chance to heal himself before his turn comes around. But his turn's not even gonna come around, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, so the only way I can possibly win this is if Sione finds the villain. What are the odds of this? Let's just do some math for fun, because math is fun, kids. Math is fun. The odds are 1 in 3 that I find the henchman or villain, and then 1 in 2. So it's a 1 in, actually I have a 1 in 6 chance of finding the villain. Here we go! Yep. Okay, well, that's actually pretty good, though. I get a free exploration. I could have failed the ambush, but the thing is, it doesn't actually improve my odds because the monster and the villain are both left in here, so it doesn't matter whether I get them with the ambush or the free exploration. Alright, I have now a 1 in 4 chance of finding the villain. Here goes. Boom! No! It's not the villain. So the villain was in the deeper dungeons. And we lose. Oh, that was a really promising start. I remember even saying at one point, like, oh, things are going so well, I might as well just, you know, play it carefully here. But the villain was in the 1 place out of 7. I did not want him to be in. And I got hung up there on the, why am I don't even care about closing this, obviously. I got hung up with the skeletons and the undeads and the stuff, there's no point fighting the last card, so I'm just going to have her die. All right, Sione has got a pretty good dying rate. And we are out of time. So she dies for nothing. That is that, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And so that means I only have a 1 in 3 success rate on my first try for these preliminary scenarios. Did I get any good cards? Nope, 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 nope. I mean, I could metagame keep that to, yeah, I'm going to metagame keep that with somebody just to close off those deeper dungeons. Who actually wants it? Lamb doesn't really want to get rid of Masterwork Tools or the Amulet of Life. All right, I'll give the tools to somebody else. Caltrops? Does Sage Ant really need those things? It'll kill the Ancient Skeleton. Do I really want to permanently lose 1 Thieves' Tools by doing this? Alright, I'll think about it in a moment. Sanctuary, nope. Keep my Fancy Blessings. Keep my Icy Spear. And okay, he's got some good weapons. Although, these don't discard for extra damage. They do discard for a reroll, which is just about as good. So the question is, do I want to give somebody Thieves' Tools? So I can keep this Potion of Fortitude. And, you know, metagame have a better... You know what? F it. Ah, jeez. It's tough. It's tough. It would make the scenario easier for this to be rattling around. But I've got 2 characters with the Fortitude skill. No, we're going to keep the Thieves' Tools. And that's that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. And I'll see you again soon for attempt number 2. Take care.